Another showdown with the NFC East is looming as the New England Patriots will travel to Dallas this week in Week 14 to take on the Dallas Cowboys. You can take a look at the standings here as usual. The Broncos 12-0, top of the league. Still, I don't think we're going to be getting that one seed now after last week's loss. And take a look at the draft stories. Wolverine Justice, a player that you guys have told me to draft multiple times in the comments, I should say, has won the Heisman, and it looks like he's going to be an absolute beast in the NFL. You also have some players to re-sign here. Shane Vereen wants 4 years, $13.2 million. I don't know if I want to commit that much money plus LeGarrette Blount's contract, so we might have to make a tough decision to let him go. We do have Akeem Okonkwo, though, and you can see I kind of bite the bullet on Nate Solder to re-sign him. I gave him a lot of money there. If he doesn't accept that, I don't know what I'll do. And with Vince Wilfork, I'm giving him a high cap figure, but a low guaranteed not a lot of guaranteed money, so it does give me the option to cut him at some point. Because, like I said, I've talked about it before, I don't know if I really need a big run-stuffing defensive tackle with a high cap number like that. So, anyway, now I just have the option to cut him if he ends up taking that without too much of a cap hit. Take a look at the Cowboys stats. Wesley Woodyard is among the additions to this team on defense, and you can see the injury report. Jamie Collins and Kyle Arrington still out. Eric Decker and Sean Lee, this is their last week out. They'll be back next week. And you can see on the Cowboy side of things, big names like DeMarco Murray, Doug Free, and a couple others here. And now you can see we're going to be releasing Spencer Paysinger as well as Calvin Pace. I took a little bit of a closer look at some of the ratings and decided it would be better if I signed guys a little bit better in coverage like Dakota Watson and Jaquan Williams, as you'll see right here. Jaquan, I'm just going to call him Jaquan Williams. But nonetheless, we are here for Week 14, and let's get right into this gameplay. Cowboys Patriots coming up next from Cowboy Stadium in Arlington, Texas. And here we are, 53 degrees, 1 o'clock p.m. game. A nice Sunday afternoon for a football game. One of the best games of the week, I'm sure. Two of the top teams in the NFL. So here we go, getting things started. The Cowboys have the ball, 2nd and 3. Tony Romo going to drop back. He's looking. He's going to step up and scramble to the right side, picking up a first down and a lot more, avoiding tacklers and finally being brought down. And now 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Romo's going to drop back out of the shotgun set, looking for Jason Witten over the middle, and it's a 7-yard pickup for the Cowboys tight end. And now, once again, looking over the middle, this time it's going to be Des Bryant making the catch out of Oklahoma State, but that's going to set up 4th and 5, and their field goal unit's going to come out and kick this field goal up and good. So it's a 3-0 lead for the Cowboys. Early on, Patriots take over from their own 10-yard line, and Shady Monroe's open deep. He's across the 35-yard line, and it's a 25-yard pickup for the first-year man. And now almost intercepted, a poor choice right there, probably on the throw by Pop Warren, but Monroe hauls it in and runs down the right sideline for the big gain once again. Now LeGarrette Blount barreling his way up the middle for a 6-yard pickup. 2nd and 4 coming up. Here we go. Pop Warren is going to drop back looking. He's got a man deep, and it's Shady Monroe once again, who Dallas does not have an answer for early on here in this ball game. So here we go once again. Pop Warren looking left side, caught by Julian Edelman. This time he picks up 9 yards. So here we go. 2nd and goal. Hand out to LeGarrette Blount, who dives for the end zone. He fumbles, and it's picked up by the rookie center Devontae Pravia, who will get credit for his first career and probably his only career rushing touchdown on this one. That was a pretty fluky play. Blount fumbled it before he got across the goal line, but luckily our center fell on that, and we have a 7-3 lead. Now LeGarrette Blount once again going to work up the middle. He's going to pick up 8 yards, setting up 3rd and 2 now later in the drive on 1st and 10. Warren's going to drop back over the middle. Ross Borky is there picking up the first down and a lot more. He's got 4 grabs in the day. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here we go. Warren getting brought down on the sack right there, so that would force a punt away. Now the Cowboys get the ball back, 1st and 10 from their own 7. Right side, that is going to be grabbed by Miles Austin. 3rd and 4 coming up. Tony Romo dropping back, and it's going to be caught once again by Miles Austin, somehow floating that one over Logan Ryan. Logan Ryan has to make a play on that ball. Now deep, Devin McCourty is there for the interception. One of the best over-the-top safeties in the game of football. Devin McCourty making the grab, and that's going to give us the ball back from the 39-yard line. Looking deep, Shady. He's got the ball inside of the 15-yard line. You cannot leave a guy like that open deep. He will grab that one in 9 times out of 10. And now Clay Harbor on the out route picks up the first down. Now here we go, 3rd and goal. Warren, empty backfield's going to drop back. Little quick throw over to Julian Edelman, who cannot hang on. That's going to set up a field goal. So here we go. And it's a fake. Blake Vasquez is going to drop back and try to throw off the run, and he overthrows Ross Borky right there. So a questionable call, a fun one nonetheless. But check out this play. Tony Romo gets the ball back on the 2-yard line, tries to kneel it, and it gets called for a safety. Look at the replay. This is one of the flukiest and stupidest plays I've ever seen in Madden. So we actually get another 2 points, and we go into the halftime with a 9-3 lead. A weird end to that, have a fake field goal and a safety on a kneel down play. You don't see that every day. You probably will not see that ever again, quite frankly. But nonetheless, a 9-3 lead for the Patriots in a defensive showdown so far for this first half. As here we get the ball back from the 11-yard line, 1st and 10. Warren going to drop back, looking right side, caught by Aaron Dobson for a 17-yard pickup. Now 2nd and 7 coming up to the right side. LeGarrette Blount, he's going to get to the sideline. He will pick up the first down on the 7-yard gainer. 1st and 10 from the 38. Right side, Shady Monroe on the curl route, picking up the first down. There's a flag on the play, and this one's going to go against the Cowboys. It will be a personal foul for face mask. That will tack on 15 yards to the end of this play for the Patriots. So the bad luck for the Cowboys continues, and the good drive for the Patriots continues. 2nd and 10. Warren, here he goes to the right side. He's going to scramble, finally fires this one off the run, and Julian Edelman with a diving grab, one-handed. What a play by Edelman. 3rd and goal coming up. Warren looking, he's going to end up just firing that one away before he gets sacked. So that's going to set up 4th and 9, and we're going to kick another short little field goal here, making it a 12-3 game with 6.5 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. We get the ball back with LeGarrette Blount up the middle, barreling his way up there for a first down. Setting up now across the 50 from the 47, another first down. LeGarrette Blount to the right side. He's got a great block from Shady Monroe, and he's going to go all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. That's going to make it 19-3 Patriots. A phenomenal block by Shady Monroe right there to give LeGarrette Blount the running lane. And now left side, that's going to be hauled in by Dez Bryant for his 3rd catch of the day, as the Cowboys need to get something going here. Romo's going to drop back. He's looking left side. That's going to be caught once again by Dez Bryant, who's starting to get it going here, but will it be too late for the Cowboys? Now 3rd and 3. Romo over the middle, caught by Jason Witten, but a great punch out at the end by Dante Hightower, or Gerard Mayo, I should say. As check him out, he goes for the low blow, right as it looks like Witten was going to haul that one in, but instead we force the punt away, so we get the ball back, and there's Edelman over the middle. He catches it and fumbles. That's going to be recovered by the Cowboys, and they get the ball back at the 29-yard line. Now, me personally, I did not think that was a catch and a fumble. I would have called that an incomplete pass, but hey, I'm biased, right? So here we go, Dez Bryant over the middle. That's going to be caught, but it's only an 8-yard gain on 3rd and 12, so 4th and 4 coming up. And another field goal attempt for the Cowboys makes it 19-6. A total of 6 field goals now kicked from both teams. Only 1 touchdown today. Here we go, Aaron Dobson on the outright. Once again, having a pretty solid game after a huge career day last week, catching over 150 yards. He's having another solid game with 4 catches for 50 yards. Now 3rd and 20 after a sack. We're going to go deep, and this is going to be intercepted by, I believe that is Morris Claiborne. I was trying to go deep to DeMarcus Singleton, who is getting a couple extra snaps with Eric Decker out. And Singleton, as we know, one of the fastest in football. I thought he could blow by everyone, but throwing that one into double coverage is really a stupid decision. So Pop Warren scrambling. He fumbles, and it's going to be recovered by Anthony Spencer of the Cowboys. A terrible turnover right there. The Cowboys get the ball back. 8.5 minutes to play with good field position. Now Terrence Williams, the 2nd-year man from Baylor, making the grab right there. 1st and 10 coming up. Tony Romo looking. He's going to scramble to the right side. He's going to get sacked. This time it's Rob Ninkovich. 2nd and 16 coming up. Romo. Quick short throw to Lance Dunbar, and Dunbar is going to be brought down. So that's going to set up 4th and 19 after a failed 3rd down conversion. Kick is up and good, and it's a 10-point game with 6 minutes to play. Ensuing kickoff. DeMarcus Singleton is back. He's been the kickoff man all year, and although you guys have not seen it too often, he's done a phenomenal job. Down the right sideline, across the 30. Here he goes, inside of the 20. He will be brought down. Actually, that's at the 23, excuse me. He'd be banged up on the play, but he would be okay. 1st and 10. Warren scrambling to the right side. He's got nowhere to go, and he's going to be brought down by Anthony Spencer's 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd and 17. Warren looking end zone. Caught by Shady Monroe, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. And we take a 26-9 lead. And that one might just seal this ball game. A phenomenal catch by Shady Monroe, as usual. 6'8", hard to bring him down, as you saw right there. But Dez Bryant trying to get something going here for his Cowboys. Inside of 5 minutes of play, he's across the 50. Now 3rd and 5 coming up. Romo's going to drop back, looking deep, and that's going to be Terrence Williams into the end zone for the score. McCourty was late getting over there, and the Cowboys have cut the lead back down to 10. Still not out of this one yet with 3.5 minutes to play. Now from the 35, the onside kick. Recovered by Julian Edelman. He will just end up getting brought down. That's going to give us the ball back. 3rd and 8 here. We need a couple first downs to seal this game. We're looking over the middle. Caught by Shady Monroe, who's going to pick up the first down. Now 2nd and 5. LeGarrette Blount up the middle. He's going to pick up another first down. And here we go. No timeouts left. We're going to throw one more time, and that's going to be incomplete. 4th and goal coming up, so we're going to be out to kick a field goal. And it's another fake, and this time Ross Borky's open. Vasquez fires it to him, and we execute on the fake field goal. I felt like at the end I just wanted to play around with that one more time. Could be something we could use in a playoff game or something like that, so you never know. It's always a good idea to test some of those things out in the regular season. Anyway, here come the Cowboys in the next drive, down 17 now, pretty much with no shot in this game. Romo YOLOs that one up to the 50, and Devin McCourty's there for his second interception of the day, and he actually pitches it to Logan Ryan right there. I thought I could get something going there, but Devin McCourty, his second interception, a very similar play to when he got his first interception. That seals the game, and we pick up the 33-16 victory. We end our, well, I guess our one-game losing streak. It's not really a losing streak, but we bounce back nicely from our loss against Philly last week to improve to 11-2 on the year. The Cowboys fall to 8-4-1, a rough loss for them in the seemingly tough NFC East, as I believe the Redskins are now in first place. But Devin McCourty's your player of the game. Take a look at the stats. Pop Warren, although he did end up throwing 2 interceptions, I believe. No, he only threw 1. He had a really good game, I thought. Not a lot of touchdowns. He only had like 1 touchdown, but I thought Warren had a really good game. I would say it's one of his better performances of the year. And that's going to do it for me. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy. And just out. Peace.